first ever, what am I talking about? First video that's not a travel vlog. So I thought I would do like a little get to know me Q&A thing. And if you're just stumbling across this, I suppose I should also introduce that I am Molly. Like, subscribe, comment, follow me on Instagram if you didn't come from Instagram and all that good stuff. And yeah, I'm just gonna get into it now. So I put like a little Q&A box on my Instagram story and got loads of questions, so I've just screenshotted like a bunch of them and I'll answer your questions. I suppose the first one I'll answer is, where's it gone? Have you decided on your YouTube posting? I decided to post on Mondays. I did another Q&A thingy on my Instagram saying like, what day do you want me to post? What content do you want to see? Do you want 1 or 2 videos a week? And I think it was, yeah, it was Monday that won, followed by Thursday. And then it was kind of tied for 1 and 2 videos a week. So I think I'm going to stick to 1 for now, just because I'm just getting into it, and those will go up on Mondays. But then if I do have like extra content and I do want to post 2 videos in a week, then I'll do that every now and then, and those will go up on Thursdays. Okay, let's have a look. What jumps out to me? Let's go with, is Instagram your full-time job? This is a confusing one because I currently don't really have a full-time job. I've just graduated from university, and I guess Instagram and like influencing, I still wouldn't call myself an influencer. I don't think anyone's particularly influenced by me, but I guess it kind of is my main source of income at the moment, but I'm living at home. I don't have like a proper salary. So yeah, I would like to make it my full-time job. It's kind of my main source of income at the moment, but I wouldn't like say I've fully forged a career yet. Next goal for Instagram. So my next goal for Instagram, I'm currently on like 11k, 11 point something k, so I'd like to get to 12k, and then I feel like the next big milestone is like 20, and then 50, 100, but it is really hard. So I guess my next big goal would be to hit 20, but I'm gonna have to put a lot more work into it to do that. Tips for starting influencing if you're scared people are going to judge. This is so like easy to say and so much easier said than done and so cliche, but just start. When I started kind of trying to like do like influency style posts, I was so worried that so many people would care and judge, and no one cares. Like, everyone's way too focused on what they're doing to like give a shit about what you're doing, and if they do care, then like good for them. Like, if they're gonna make fun of you or judge you, then they're not changing anything about your life. I used to think that everyone cared, so not cared so much about like me and what I was doing, but like would judge so much, and no one does. I just always thought that people would really judge what I was doing, and actually nobody cares, and people are just, either people are nice, in which case great, or if people are mean, literally who cares? So my tips for starting would just be like, just get going. If you're scared people will judge, then you probably don't want them in your life anyway, and if they're gonna judge, then that's really sad and lame, and they should probably think of something better to do with their time. So go away. Yeah. What made you want to start doing YouTube? I've been building up my Instagram, and I felt like I wasn't really getting my personality across on Instagram. It's obviously like a lot of posing, very aesthetic, and I don't know why, but I'm terrified to like talk on Instagram stories. I hardly even show my face on Instagram stories. I occasionally will do like one of those of my outfit, and even then I've been finding that like scary to do. I don't know why, but talking on stories just terrifies me. So I guess I wanted like a place to like, I don't know, just chat. I like to talk, I struggle to get to the point, and I wanted somewhere for my personality to come across, which you can kind of do on TikTok, but there's something I'm not quite feeling about TikTok recently. I don't know what it is. So yeah, I'd wanted to for a while, and once I finished uni it seemed like the next step. I'm I'm kind of just scrolling through these and doing these in a really random order. But will your wedding dress be pink? No. I literally get asked this all the time. So a lot of people say like, is your wedding dress going to be pink? And no, I love the idea of a white wedding dress, but the main colour of the wedding will be pink. Bridesmaids' dresses will be pink. Flowers will be pink. Everything else will be pink. If you became really successful, which city or country would you move to? I would love to live in New York. I really want to live in New York. It's my, I don't think I want to like move there forever, but I'd love to live there for a few years. It's the Gossip Girl addict in me. I'm sure it won't be like that at all. How long have you been with your boyfriend? A year and a bit officially, and a year and a half and a bit since we like first met and like started interacting with each other. Has it been hard or scary making a YouTube channel? Yes and no. Like, I'd been kind of working up to it for a while, and the scariest thing was just like posting my first video. I thought, is this going to be terrible? I had no idea like if it was any good, if anyone would watch it. Yeah, so it's been like a little bit scary, mostly again like that little voice in my head that is worried about people judging me, and it's been quite difficult, but it's been manageable. Like, I've done it all by myself. It's kind of hard now, like, because my first videos were all travel vlogs, so now I'm like, I'm not going on holiday, what do I film now? So I think it's going to be hard like keeping to a posting schedule. I've kind of answered that already. Let's talk about food. I'm hungry. It's 1:20. I need some lunch. Okay, anyway, fave takeaway, go to dinner, favourite food. I've got a lot of those questions. All I care about is food. I look forward to eating so much. I love breakfast. I love thinking of new recipes, watching food TikToks, cooking. I'm a massive foodie. Like, I just love food. Favourite takeaway. I love a Thai takeaway, love a Chinese takeaway. Although actually vegan Domino's is really good. Like, they do the garlic and herb dip, the cheese they use, I don't know what cheese they use, but it's good. I just love a Domino's, that like disgusting feeling. Once you've had a Domino's, you can't think of anything worse in the world than having a Domino's. But I used to love stuffed crust. And then my go-to dinner, I love pasta. I eat a lot of pasta. I'm always making different pastas, like a creamy pasta, a spicy pasta, a tomatoey pasta, a mushroomy pasta, a parcel pasta stuffed with something, pesto pasta. Like, if I don't know what to cook, I will just make pasta, but I don't think it's like, I'm not like boring with it. I like experimenting with my pasta. And then, yeah, just pasta. Do you know what I mean? Like, pasta. Let's stick to boy talk for a while. I love a bit of boy talk. Your biggest turn off in a guy. Okay, any kind of misogyny or discriminatory behaviour about anything. Anyone who's just not woke. I just cannot stand any man or human being, really. This isn't even just turn off in a guy, this is just turn off in a human. I just cannot stand anyone that you just have to like sit them down and explain like why catcalling isn't good. Blech. Toxic masculinity in general, I can't do it. I don't want to educate someone. Best advice for someone in a new relationship. I think just so much of like speaking to someone new and being in a new relationship is being like, oh, I've got to wait 5 minutes before I text them back because they waited 5 minutes. Or for me, I just don't care. Like, if you're going to end up with someone, you're going to end up with someone. It doesn't matter how you get there. This is asking about a new relationship, and I'm kind of talking about that like stage before a relationship. But just, I remember at one point when Toto and I were like just talking, I just sent him like a Snapchat of just my face, and he left it on red because like, what do you reply to that? And I just messaged him and I was like, don't leave me on red. And that was so full on for the stage we were at. We'd literally been like chatting very casually for like a week, and I think he was a bit like, whoa, she's intense. And I didn't care. I didn't really think about what I was texting him or like how I was coming across. Just be yourself. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Just be yourself. Like, don't worry what the other person thinks. What the universe wants to happen is going to happen, so just go about it the way you like. Such an important thing is trust. Like, I've been in 3 like long-term relationships, and I feel like going from one relationship to the next, you learn so much. Like, just like, so much of it is like growing up. Like, I feel like in my younger relationships, I've been so immature. Communicate, say what you want. Don't give someone the silent treatment. Like, discuss what you want from the relationship. Discuss what problems you have. Are there any more fun boy talk ones? I love boy talk. Scandal! Juicy question. When did you lose your V card? Okay, if you're a member of my family, please skip. I don't know what way is like the bit on the bottom. Skip forward a little bit. If you're related to me, I'm going to give you a second. Okay, now that they're gone, I lost my V card when I was 16. It was with a boy I had been in a relationship with for a year at the time. It was like first love, first kiss, and it was on our 1-year anniversary, so pretty wholesome, not too scandalous, although he then cheated on me with thousands of other girls and then had the audacity to break up with me. I was brokenhearted for like a year, first heartbreak, all that good stuff, and now he's probably the person I hate most on planet Earth. I've never really forgiven him. Call me petty, but how do you deal with comparison on social media? So I'm definitely guilty of this. I feel like, how can you not be? It's so easy to compare yourself to like stunning girls that you like see and idolise and like love their feeds or love the way they edit their pictures or love their posing, and obviously take inspiration, like recreate that outfit, copy that pose. But there's so many times where I'm looking at people and I'm like, oh, I just wish that I had their feed. And I've had so much more success like doing what I like and not copying anyone else than like knocking off someone else's work. Not that I necessarily do that, but when I've like just kind of gone with the flow and taken the pictures that I want to take and the outfits that I like and edited them my own way and planned my feed without like trying to match it up to someone else's, it's looked so much better than when I've like tried to recreate an outfit or tried to like recreate a feed or something like that. When I've got a picture, I'm like, would this person post this? Because I want to be like them. I feel like I'm not making any sense. If you think how many people you take inspo from, they're all quite different to each other. So I'll say, oh, is this something that Sophia and Cinzia would post, like maybe like a cool street style look? And if I'm wearing like a really extra dress, then I'm like, no, that's not really their style, they wouldn't post that, so maybe I shouldn't post that. But then I'm like, well, Sophie and Emma would post that, like they would wear this crazy out there dress, so why am I trying to compare myself to like one certain person? I guess I've had more success when I'm not trying to copy anyone. I think my feed looks better, my outfit looks better, my editing looks better. There are so many different creators out there. You don't have to like fit yourself into one box. You don't have to compare yourself to all these other people. Just create content you like. And I don't even know if I answered that question. What even was that question? How do you deal with comparison on social media? Just take inspiration and realise that your content and stuff is incredible as well, and you don't need to compare yourself to other people. That outfit is stunning, your outfit is stunning, let's all be stunning together, you know? That was probably a terrible answer. Most expensive thing on your wish list, ATM. I love designer handbags and I want a Chanel classic bag. They're expensive. I was saving up for one and I kind of nearly got there until I realised I probably shouldn't splash 5 grand or whatever it is on a handbag, so I kind of kept the savings as savings rather than spending all my savings. But basically, why can't I just answer a question like in a sentence? I'm so annoying. The most expensive thing on my wish list right now is a Chanel classic bag. Question answered. Done. Must-haves in your makeup routine. My makeup stuff's over there, that's why I'm looking over there. Okay, favourite makeup product, Charlotte Tilbury. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Oh. Charlotte Tilbury Glowgasm Beauty Light Wand is my favourite makeup product of all time. I use it every day. I want to have a bath in it and just be a blushed thing. It's Pink Gasm is the shade, stunning. And then I have the same Charlotte Tilbury, this is another blush, Cheek to Chic, and this is the shade Pillow Talk. I have Pillow Talk everything, and I love this blush. I use it on top of this one just because I love blush, and I also use this as an eyeshadow. Been getting a few questions about that. What do you do when a friendship is fizzling out? I feel like friendship breakups are so much harder than relationship breakups because you don't break up with a friend. Friends, you can grow apart, you can fall out of touch, you can have a little bit of an argument, but there's no like friendship breakup. Maybe there should be. But I guess when a friendship's fizzling, you have to decide, do I want to be friends with this person? Like, am I gonna fix it in the first place? And if yes, then you might maybe send them a text, call them, FaceTime them, reach out to them and say, hey, I feel like we've lost touch. I feel like I never see you as much. I'd love to go for coffee, and then you can reconnect. And then if it's a friendship that's fizzling out that you've decided you do want it to fizzle out, you don't want to be friends with them anymore, then just pay them no mind. I think I counted the other day because I was laughing that I have no friends. I have like 17 friends that I counted, and that's quite a lot because that includes my family and my dogs. People that I text, people that I speak to often. I have quite a small amount of friends. That's just because I don't want people taking up space in my life if they're not contributing things. And if you think it's fizzling and you think I don't actually want to be friends with them, then just let it fizzle out. Leave it alone. You don't need to like draw a line under it. Just be like, they're not in my life anymore. If you want to catch up down the line, cool. But yeah, if your friendship's fizzling, decide, do I want to save this friendship? In which case, reach out to them, say how you feel, reach back out and catch back up. If you don't want to be friends with them anymore, don't be friends with them anymore. Simple. Who needs friends when you can have pasta? Okay, how was meeting Sophia and Cinzia? So, as you may know, I met Sophia and Cinzia, my lifelong idol, well not lifelong, like few years long idols. I'm obsessed with them. If you don't know who Sophia and Cinzia are, then what are you doing? Let's just get a picture of me and my besties up. They were so nice. They were the loveliest girls. They put so much, I feel like they could tell that I was so excited to meet them, and they were so sweet. I chatted to them for ages. Where's the picture? Here. Do you see that? That's me and Sophia and Cinzia. And I was wearing their like set at the moment from their collaboration. Look at it again. And they were just so sweet. I literally loved meeting them. I am always trying to bump into them when I can like see that they're around in London or something. And I nearly bumped into Cinzia in Mykonos. She arrived the night. She arrived on my last night in Mykonos, and I was like, if we'd been here at the same time, it's quite a small place, we could have bumped into each other, become besties, I could have met the new boyfriend. I'll move on because I don't want to look like a stalker. I just moved to London. Favourite restaurants, cafes, anywhere. I love your content. Oh, thank you. That makes me really happy. If you just moved to London, well obviously it depends where you're based, but favourite restaurants and cafes and anywhere. Mostly when I'm in London, it's to visit Toto, and we just walk up and down the King's Road all day, every day. I love hanging around like Kensington and Chelsea areas. There's literally everywhere you walk there's like a cute cafe, so those are my favourite areas to hang out. But I also love going to like Oxford Circus for a big shopping day. I mostly just follow Toto around because even though I'm from London, I wouldn't call myself like a Londoner because I haven't lived there for like 8 years. So I've lived there most of my life, but not like my adult life. So I feel like I don't really know my way around and I don't know a lot of places, but I just follow Toto around. At the end of the King's Road, there's quite a few nice restaurants. There's Vardo, Polpo, is that what it's called? Oh, and if you are vegan, then on Pavilion Road, which is also just kind of like off Sloane Square, there's the Wolf and Lamb, which is so good. I went there with Toto's brother, Harry. Shout out to Harry. I had the like tofu scramble on a muffin, so it was all vegan, but this was like the most similar thing I've had to scrambled egg ever, so I really want to go for like lunch and dinner. But you may be in a completely different area to that, so if that is the case, I'm sorry. Top tips for uni. I was really lucky because two of the girls that were in my flat, Bella and Grace. Firstly, when I got there, I was really scared to introduce myself to everyone, but eventually I'd like seen two girls when they were moving into their room, so I was like, okay, I know there are girls in there, I'll go and introduce myself to them, and now they're my best friends. So introduce yourself to people. Remember, everyone's just as nervous as you. This might be a bit late, I feel like a lot of people have started back at uni now, but so many people make this mistake and everyone says it's the worst thing ever. Don't sleep with your flatmate. Sleep with whoever you want, sleep with as many people as you want, but stay safe. But do not sleep with your flatmates because you're going to be living with them for the next year and chances are it's going to be awkward. Stay on top of your work, but don't take it too seriously. Like, don't give yourself a hard time. If someone says, do you want to go to the pub or do you want to go on a night out, say yes. Just make the most of your youth, okay? Because now all I want to do is go to the pub and I have no one to go to the pub with because I live in the middle of nowhere and all my friends are hard-working girls and we don't all have time to go and ruin our lives at the club anymore. Sad reacts only. What was the thing that brought you into fashion? Okay, so like, I guess, why do I like fashion? I think probably the main thing would be my mum, because my mum is a very stylish, fashionable lady, and she was always putting me in very fashionable outfits when I was younger. We love shopping. She loves shopping. I probably love shopping because of her. Probably my mum, yeah. Hi mummy. One fashion item you couldn't live without. Probably just a good pair of jeans. Like, I live in these pink jeans because they're comfy, easy, casual, but completely go with my aesthetic because they're pink. And then I need a good pair of comfy blue jeans and a good pair of white jeans. Just like a good pair of jeans. You can dress them up, you can wear a nice top and a heel and it's a going out outfit that's like not too uncomfortable, not too cold, or you can dress them down and just put on like a hoodie and trainers, or just like a tank top and trainers, and then it's just like an easy like going to the shops outfit. So yeah, I need a good pair of jeans. Okay, I feel like I've been droning on for 3 years. So let's find a good last question. Has pink always been your fave colour or did you have an emo phase? Ha ha ha. Pink has always been my favourite colour, but I didn't always only wear it. So if you had asked me at any point in my life what my favourite colour is, I would always have said pink, but I didn't always like dress completely pink. Let's scroll down my Instagram feed and I'll show you. Black Joni jeans and a black crop top on every single night out, and I wore like a lot of animal print. Like, okay, so here we scroll back a bit, like look at that feed. She's not very aesthetic. It's just pictures of me and my friends going out. Oh my goodness, look at that. It's me on Halloween. I look quite good. My hair could do with a brush. Wow, she's come so far. But I just wore a lot of black. Not long after that bed I just showed you was when I started going pretty pink. I feel like I was putting together good outfits, I just wasn't getting like that creative with them. Not like outfits I would wear now, but I feel like they weren't bad outfits. I've got 4 minutes left of recording time on my camera. I remember at one point me saying it's 1:20 and it's now 2:04, 2:05. So I've been rambling for quite a while. This is not going to be a 40-minute video. No one wants to sit and look at me talk about myself for 40 minutes. So I'll do a lot of editing and trimming, but hopefully you enjoyed this video, felt like you got to know me a bit, and I answered some of your questions, and yeah, I'll wrap that up, I'll leave that there. Subscribe to my channel, please. Please. And like it, the video, and comment something, and anything else. Go follow me on Instagram if you don't already. I don't really know how to end a YouTube video. I haven't done an outro yet because I keep forgetting, so I've just been doing like a pink screen with writing at the end. It says like, bye, see you on the next one. So I guess I'll just say bye. See you on the next one.